Over the long weekend, we saw the beginnings of a coordinated effort to suppress the Alberta independence movement. A major player in this is Tom Lezak, referred to jokingly by some as Little Tommy, who has launched his own petition aimed at keeping Alberta within Canada. His campaign is being framed as grassroots, but many believe it has establishment backing. Meanwhile, the Alberta Prosperity Project (AP) has had its legal case relocated to a small courtroom in Calgary. According to sources, the group wants to keep things quiet, no protests, no signs, just a fair opportunity to push their petition through bureaucratic channels so they can begin collecting signatures. Tom Lezak's petition, in contrast, has already been approved, and he's actively collecting signatures. Interestingly, the required number of signatures was reduced, initially around 650,000, but now approximately 300,000. This happened after Lezak complained about the original requirement, even though he had previously claimed he was confident in reaching that number. The change raises concerns about double standards. Lezak appears to be benefiting from significant support. He's got mainstream media coverage, online advocacy groups, and funding that most grassroots efforts lack. His online supporters are also linked to a recent controversy involving the Alberta flag. Over the weekend, a Safeway store in Medicine Hat removed the Alberta provincial flag after receiving a complaint. The complaint reportedly came from someone associated with Lezak's online groups. This incident sparked outrage, as many saw it as a disrespectful gesture toward Alberta. After public backlash, the flag was eventually put back up. This situation shows how Alberta's identity is being politicized. Safeway claimed they were removing the flag to stay apolitical, but in reality, removing a provincial flag in Alberta sends a clear political message. It upset many Albertans who see pride in their province as non-political. If anything, taking the flag down invites more division. The individual who complained, Sean Copeland, even shared on social media that the Safeway regional office supported his request. While he claims he wasn't targeting the store manager personally, the result was still a public insult to Alberta pride. Critics argue that stores should stand their ground instead of yielding to one complaint. Meanwhile, Lezak's anti-independence campaign, branded Forever Canadian, kicked off its petition over the weekend. Volunteers gathered signatures in areas like Old Strathcona, Edmonton, asking people if Alberta should remain part of Canada. While Lezak positions this as a neutral, inclusive movement, many question the motives behind it, especially considering his previous political ties as a former deputy premier. Critics also point out that the Alberta Prosperity Project has had to go through more hurdles. AP's petition was delayed due to constitutional questions, while Lezak's was quickly approved. The difference in treatment is raising eyebrows. Supporters of Alberta independence have also noted that the Forever Canadian campaign is already fully equipped with merchandise, signs, and organized canvassing events. This suggests well-funded backing, unlike most grassroots efforts that rely solely on volunteers and small donations. People want transparency about where this money is coming from. Interestingly, at the same event where Forever Canadian launched, a smaller group supporting Alberta's sovereignty also showed up with banners and messages. It's clear that this is not a one-sided issue. Lezak and his group don't represent the majority of Albertans, no matter how they present it. Despite the reduced signature requirement, many believe Lezak will still struggle to collect the necessary 293,967 signatures, especially when considering that other political campaigns, including municipal ones, have failed to reach similar goals. In contrast, the Alberta Prosperity Project already has a structured plan, an email list, and thousands of committed supporters ready to sign once their petition is cleared. Many also suspect that Lezak's campaign is more about political optics than genuine belief. With his background, it's possible he's laying the groundwork for a future political run. But there's a real conflict emerging. If his petition succeeds and gets presented to the legislature, Premier Danielle Smith will have to respond. Smith is caught between two powerful forces. On one hand, polling shows that around 78% of UCP voters support some form of independence. On the other hand, petitions like Lezak's are pushing for her to shut down talk of sovereignty altogether. She'll have to choose between supporting Alberta's push for more autonomy or appearing to give in to federalist pressure. Critics argue that the whole situation, Lizak's rapid petition approval, the media support, the campaign merchandise, and even the Alberta flag incident, are distractions meant to confuse and dissuade Albertans. They want to make people think Alberta pride is dangerous or politically charged. But it's really about basic identity. Lizak's campaign may have momentum, but many remain skeptical that it will succeed. The real strength lies in the grassroots efforts, people who care deeply about Alberta's future and who aren't backed by political elites or media platforms.